want to secure the bag.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck they plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still tryna figure out who I am, who I be.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, y'all. So let's get into this reading. So the first card that came out of who this reading is going to be about is the King of Pentacles. So when I was over here looking at my book and I saw the word cheap, y'all, the song that came to my mind was Erykah Badu. Yo, I love me some fucking Erykah Badu. And I think that was the first song that she came out with was Tyrone. This is what I thought about Tyrone, okay? And the part of the song that popped up in my mind was she's like, every time we go somewhere, I got to reach down in my purse to pay your way, your homeboy way, and even your cousin's way. So I feel like this how some of you guys this could be how some of you guys are feeling about a particular man or a woman in your life. Y'all take it how it is. Like, it's like, God damn, every time y'all go away, this bitch ain't never got no money. You know, and then they want to invite their friends, they want to invite their homeboys. Like, how the fuck you want to invite people and you ain't even got no damn money? Like, bitch, you ought to be glad I'm taking your ass with me, okay? So it's like, this that type of person that want to invite people. But it's like, bitch, you ain't even got enough to pay your way. So how you want to invite everybody else? And then they look for you to front the bill. But this could have been that person that came towards you that sound a little scrappy, money in the bank. You know, how they dress, how they appear to people. It's like they got it like that. You know what I'm saying? They got money. They come off of somebody who got a good job or you know they may drive a nice car, some shit like that. For some of y'all, they say they're a mama car. Okay, they say they're a baby mama car. They say homeboy car. Okay, this ain't even they shit. And this person's cheap as fuck. Like whoever this King of Pentacles is, they are cheap as fuck. Okay, I feel like for some of y'all for your birthday, like they just threw together some shit, you know, or they ain't never got enough money, but then they'll spend money on clothes and earrings and jewelry and shit. They're not able to manage their money. You know, they can have financial issues. They're losing money. They can be getting scammed by somebody else. They stingy. They stubborn. Like this can be somebody who like to show off, but it's like, what you showing off when you really ain't got no motherfucking money in the bank, bitch? You fun and freaking around this motherfucker, okay? So what's the situation about this King of Pentacles? Man, I'm telling you, money. Knight of Pentacles. Motherfucker ain't never got shit, y'all. Knight of Pentacles. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? Is they represent this knight. You know, this is somebody that don't have a future plan. They don't have future goals. You ask them like, where you see yourself going in the next 5 to 10 years or 6 months? Or, you know, you ask them things about money and shit like that. They ain't got no fucking answer. They tell you some old cornball, goofball ass shit because that's their mentality here, okay? They wasted effort. You know, so it's like they waste effort trying to put up a front, trying to live this certain lifestyle, trying to appear to live a certain lifestyle. But shit, you can't even pay your fucking bills. Like, how the fuck you gonna sit up here and try to front like you got it like that and bitch, you ain't even paying your bills, you know? And I feel like your patience is wearing thin with this person. Like, whatever it was that attracted you to them in the beginning, like that shit done went out the window, ho. Shit. You ain't fucked up about this person. You feel like they ain't willing to put in the same type of effort or work when it come to money. Like I said, you always the one from the bills and shit, bitch. You need to go and call Tyrone them and tell them, come on, get this motherfucker, cause it's time to go. Okay. We got what's the king shit? Hold on, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. They're easily distracted by outside things like work or their personal life, like. Ooh, Lord. Okay, so let's look at the recent past. So what happened in the recent past with this King of Pentacles? What happened in the recent past? The Queen of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, maybe they were spoiled. Okay, because I'm giving Queen of Cups. Maybe they're used to women that kind of like beg to their every need. You know, they could have been like a mama's boy or a mama's girl, but it was like they're used to people nurturing them. They're used to people giving them what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? They're used to having their way. But it's like they'll present themselves as being like in a Queen of Cups energy, you know, but I feel like that's not what it is with this person. You know what I'm saying? For some of you guys, I feel like in the past, they were very loving. They were very nurturing. They were very giving, or that's what they portrayed themselves to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have been the ones that was spending and whining and dining in the beginning, but it's like shit done changed. So, what's the current problem with this person? Be dealing with a Cancer or Aquarius? So, what's the current problem with this King of Pentacles? Messages for my Scorpios. Or maybe this is how you was. You was so busy loving and giving to them like you weren't able to see what the problem was. Look at this. You weren't able to see this person wasn't even willing to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Three of Pentacles. Something about money, y'all. Either you got some fucking money coming in, or this situation I'm talking about right here is strictly about fucking money. You know what I'm saying? The current problem is I feel like maybe you want to work on your goals and your dreams, trying to do some shit for yourself, but you can't even do that because shit, you gotta help take care of this nigga and the bills and all this type of shit. Like you can share a home with this person. Maybe you got gifts and talents. You want to invest in yourself. You want to collaborate with other people. Some of you guys do art, you draw. You know, people are taking interest in whatever it is that you do. Maybe some of you are being called to use your gifts and talents to make money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can't even focus on that because you got to deal with this shit. So it's time to go on and call Tyrone and tell them, come pick up this nigga, come get his or her shit, okay, and help them on back to their mama house or wherever the fuck they got to go. So what are the outside influences? You could be dealing with a Capricorn, y'all, but heavy money here. King of Wands, I can't make this up, y'all. This is somebody who I feel like for some of y'all, they've been in and out of your life, but it's like they care more about their appearance. You see what I'm saying? Like they want to appear to be this playboy, this playgirl. You know, they're the life of the party. They want to go out and kick it all the time. They're very passionate. I feel like this person brings excitement, but you thought they were going to be their provider. This King of Pentacles, this is their provider. This is somebody who's wealthy, successful. This is what you saw. You know what I'm saying? The outside influences is like they looking up to people that's in this energy, but this ain't what they bring to the table. You know, this person like to be on the go. They like to be out and about and kicking and shit. They not worried. They not about their money. They not about their business like you are here, okay? So the problem is this person is in his King of Wands as energy, okay? But not in a good way. Like, I feel like they don't have like the same willpower and drives. I'm seeing lots of yellow. Got the King of Wands, got this yellow. This card got this yellow. You know what I'm saying? Cover up her cooch. All right, we got yellow here, and then we got yellow here. So I feel like this person don't have the same drive. They don't have the same hustle about themselves. Like you're starting to see this shit. Like this definitely is about. This remind me of that reading I did the other day about you never know a motherfucker till you live with them. You know. But it's like you just don't see the same potential that you once did. Like you didn't know they were this King of Wands. You know, like they kind of I feel like this person came in all hot and heavy and shit. Like things at the beginning, baby, you couldn't put it down. You couldn't separate y'all. You know, y'all was all up on each other, in each other's face and shit. But it's like now, shit, that shit dry as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So what are the hopes and fears? What are the hopes and fears when it comes to this King of Pentacles? Page of Cups. You feel like this person, all they bring you is these page ass offers. You know what I'm saying? Like these small offers, they do these like small gestures. For some of y'all, you fear that you may miss out on your true love because you over here stuck dealing with this person. You know, for some of y'all, this could be somebody else. For some of y'all, you already got your eyes on somebody else. You like, I'm not even gonna deal with this shit. Some of y'all already done emotionally checked out. And you know, when Scorpios, or I feel like especially females, when you emotionally check out of a relationship, that shit about over with. It ain't gonna be too much longer until you be like, fuck it, okay? So right now, I feel like some of you guys, like, you're just not happy with the offers. You're not happy with what this person brings to the table. You know, you could be texting, you could be flirting back and forth with somebody else. You develop feelings for somebody else, but you got your eyes on somebody else, okay? Or somebody else got their eyes on you. They already know what you're dealing with over there. They already know that motherfucker ain't no good. So we got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. So what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome of this situation? 911. It's time to get up out of there. Six of Pentacles, the outcome is gonna be that you need to allow yourself to be open to somebody that can provide you a equal give and take. Okay, somebody that can give to you, pour into you, just like you're pouring into them. All right, because I feel like right now you're being breadcrumbed. This is what the Six of Pentacles talked about. You know, whatever this person is giving you guys, it's just not enough. You're not happy with what you're being offered. You're not happy with what this person brings to the table here. You know, they give you a little bit of time, a little bit of energy, a little love. You know, they give you just enough, and you deserve somebody who's going to give you an equal give and take. But this shit ain't going to be one sided. You the only one who footing the bill. You know, you the only one who giving financially here, especially to this situation. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles, for some of y'all, you got some money coming in, okay? You could be seeing 666, 333, but you definitely got some type of money that's coming in to you very soon, okay? So let's roll. Let's see exactly who this reading is about. Let's go to the who this first. So I want to see who the hell we talking about. 'Cause that shit was crazy with that song. For Tyrone to pop up, yeah, it's time to go on and call Tyrone and tell them, come get their homeboy, get their home girl. 'Cause this shit just ain't gonna work out. All right, this situation between you and this person is just not gonna work out. I mean, you can stick it out if you want to. You know, we all have to live and learn sometime. But I'm trying to told you that this situation between you and them is not gonna play out how you expect it to. Okay, so let's get a description of you and this person, and then we're gonna get the zodiac signs. We had Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, lots of Earth energy. Okay, so maybe you thought this person was gonna come in and ground you guys, or you know, you can be grounded together or something, but you grounded all by yourself. Ooh, this damn gold tooth, y'all. Somebody with a gold tooth, a gold teeth. Somebody got a mustache. This could be you or them. Big hands. So this is definitely picking up a male here. Bald head and slim. So this is definitely a male that we're talking about, okay? So let's get the zodiac signs again. Heavy Taurus, Leo, Sag. Aries, Sag, Scorpio, Capricorn. Who's this reading about? Heavy Virgo, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, and Pisces. All right, you guys, I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.